It was happening, but now I don't hear it anymore.
Okay, cool. I'll just try to
Oh.
talk really loud.
Sorry.
All right, so we're looking at our Youth Unity Wings project overview. So we talked last night about how this project's going to work. And the idea is that all of you will have a plan for what you want to implement once you get back to your chapters. The team, we were looking at the 4 S's: spiritual, social, service, and skills. And for the sponsors, we're looking for, do you want to start a chapter or do you want to strengthen your chapter? And of course, strengthening your chapter could be looking at those 4 S's and seeing what's something that you could do some more work around. And we did a meditation last night, so make sure you have your notes ready for starting this next step. So when you look at your ideas that you had last night, and ask yourself, do they still call to me? Does it still resonate? I mean, maybe you've even expanded them since last night because they've been in your, the forefront of your mind. And just take a look and see where you're at with that. Because next we're going to be moving on to planning. So the steps in the planning, we've kind of covered these a little bit today off and on in the different places, but you want to start with an intention. What's your intention? And an intention is just stating, my intention is to share a service rally with my Y.O.Uers, or if you're a Y.O.Uer, I'd like to implement more service projects within our group, so you set your intention, then you get really clear about what that is, what that means. What is it that you want to physically accomplish? We're going to do quarterly service rallies, and we'll have different people step up to lead them, whatever it is. Or I just want to plan one, And then after that, you go to thinking of 2 or 3 things that you want to include for sure. These are things I definitely want to see in this. And then even breaking those down a little bit. So what do I need in order to see these things happen? And I'm sharing this because this is my process, and this might not work for everybody. It probably won't work for everybody. So don't feel like you have to, but this is just a way that I found really helps me to get clear. And then from there, I can expand in any way I want to. And I do have sorry, I have a worksheet, but I think I have to get out of this one. Okay, so I think there's a link. We can create a link to this. This is in the group. I don't know, Mark, do you know how to do that? I know Betsy usually posts them, but this is basically what I'm thinking. And if you don't have the worksheet, you can, kind of just put together. So what is my intention? What are some ideas?
I'll create it and post it up and share it here while you're working through it.
You totally rock. Thank you. I appreciate that. So figuring out your intention. What are your ideas for that intention? I want more service project. Well, here's some ideas I could do. 1, 2, and 3 would be, these are some big steps I can take, or some main things that I want to include in this project. And then the ABC would be either steps you need to take, maybe supplies you might need, people you might need to talk to at your church to get it set up. But just some pieces so that you can break it down to what do I need to begin with? How do I start this? And have kind of a master plan for that. And once again, this is how my mind works. This helps me to get organized. If you have another way that helps you get organized, go for that. And we aren't collecting these. Another thing, we're not collecting these. We're gonna have an opportunity to share your ideas tomorrow. But these aren't for grades. These are for you. So it doesn't have to look perfect or look a certain way. It's just about you having the information you need so that you can go and implement it at your church. So we're going to take some time to kind of support each other. Maybe start writing down your foundational pieces. If anyone has questions or concerns, this is a great time to share that. Does anyone have any questions?
I have a question, Angie. This is Aisha. I'm wondering, can you say more about how we're going to support each other, or if we're in small groups or something like that?
We had planned at one point to do small groups, but as far as now, I don't believe that's the case anymore. We were going to have a teen group and a adult group instead. Everybody's doing their own project.